All right, guys, well, I'm back today with some very interesting knives and a deal alert when it comes to some pretty awesome Karambit fixed blades and very premium flipper knives. If you follow the channel, you'll know I don't do knife reviews all the time. I try to feature them in some of the Friday deal alert videos. And if you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe because we are always making content pretty much on a daily basis. I also have a second channel, 704 Gear, where we review EDC, knife related items, camping related items, and we're expanding that. We even did a flea market find video. So definitely subscribe to that channel if you want to see more videos like this. But this is probably one of the coolest fixed blade karambits I've ever seen, so I knew I had to feature it on both channels. This is the Ccanku C112 claw knife with a G10 handle, and they also offer it with a micarta handle. I believe there's about 5 different color variations of this knife depending on if you buy the micarta or the G10, and they all come with the D2 steel blade, so premium quality materials used in this knife, as well as some incredible attention to detail, but they come in at a very low price. They generally sell for 40 bucks. All the colorways are on sale for 35, and some even have a clickable 5% off code on the Amazon link with free Prime shipping, allowing you to drop it even more. So that gives you an affordable knife, sub $35 in some cases, for a fixed blade karambit that comes with a very nice sheath. It actually comes with this Kydex sheath you see right here, done very nicely. It's got chamfered rounded edges, lashing holes if you wanted to attach it to a backpack or a battle belt. It also has the clip right here that's adjustable for your belt size. You can move this in and out. And it also has different orientation and mounting holes, so you can mount it horizontally or vertically in your pack or your battle belt or even plate carrier. It slides right in, and they've done a good job with this sheath. A lot of times karambit knives are very difficult to get in and out of the sheath, but this one just glides right in and out, no problems whatsoever, yet it locks up solid so it's not going to fall out. Same with the micarta handle version. I mean, it just locks right in there perfectly. They know exactly what they're doing with this sheath and knife, and again, you can see all of the adjustments in that clip. Now, the cool thing about this knife is not only is it a functional karambit, it's a very good size, and it's got a very nice just machining and overall detail. Even if you're not using this for any practical purposes, man, is this a cool knife to add to your collection. You can see that teardrop extended cut. Almost looks like the eye of something and looks like a hawk bill. I don't know, it just has a cool look to it. The G10 and micarta handles also has some cuts in here, and you can see the edges of this guy are a little bit interesting, and that's because micarta is a linen and resin combo, whereas G10 is a different type of resin combo, and you can see you can get a little bit better finishing on the G10. But it looks cool, especially with this two-tone color. They also have very premium hardware. They're not just throwing any screws or bolts in there. You can see even that has some nice, interesting play with the 5 dots around that center Allen key. Overall, the blade itself is incredibly thick, and it's a full tang knife, so it is solid and robust, and even the ring on the end has some nice texturing to it, and it slides right in perfectly. One of the guys who bought one of the karambits from the last video said it didn't fit his hand very well because he was very large, had very large hands. I wear size large mechanics gloves, and I can get my full hand in here. Even if I choke up a little bit, I've got room, maybe if I wore a size extra large. So it's not the largest karambit in the world, but something to consider. I feel like it, though, I stay far enough away from the blade depending on where I grab this knife, and I've got a good hold on it, so something to consider when you're picking up those. Now, again, all the linking and information for these will be in the description below, but I want to transition into a more premium knife made by Sitivien. And Sitivien is a company that I started buying some of their knives, as well as Ccanku, on Amazon to feature in some of the Friday Deal Alert videos. I was looking for a company that seemed to be making good knives, and when I purchased them, man, were they quality. This, though, is the pinnacle of what Sitivien is producing. This is an impressive flipper knife. The blade steel on this is M390, so a very premium blade steel. You're going to find that on all the high-end knives. It also has a titanium alloy handle, and it's a complete titanium alloy handle with an integrated titanium clip right here. It also is a frame lock, not a liner lock, so the frame actually extends in and locks up solid. When this is locked up, there is no blade play. I mean, none. Absolutely none. It feels like a fixed blade knife when this is opened up. This is also really cool because it has a ceramic ball bearing inside, so it flips open incredibly smooth, and the texturing on the back of the flipper is nice because you can get a good hold on that right there, and it flips open perfectly. They also have some incredible attention to detail with the faint blue tint on some of that hardware. You can see that right there. Even the logo is just kind of reflects and refracts with the sunlight and the lights in the room, and that stonewash finish is absolutely awesome. Now, this knife does not come in at a cheap price. The price of this guy is 170 bucks, but you are truly competing, in my opinion anyways, with some of the $400 and $500 custom knives that I've seen pop up on a lot of other channels and at gun shows and at knife shows that I've been to and picking them up. So that's what Sitivien is going for. They also have their entire lineup of more affordable knives, which are reviewed on the channel and on the gear channel, something similar to this guy right here. So like a potbelly knife, T2 steel blades, G10 handles and pocket clips, and these are always right around $25 to $30, and they're very nice, but they're kind of competing with that $70, $80 lineup. So you can see they're a fraction of the price of some other companies. This is really just taking it up to a whole new level. I mean, look at the back of that knife. Take a look at the blade centering. It just lines up perfectly. Like everything about this feels like a quality premium flipper knife that you would pay a lot of money for. So Sitivien is doing some pretty good stuff with some pretty impressive materials. I know this was a little bit pricey, but when you're comparing it to other knives in this category with these same materials, you're going to spend a lot more money. Now, some companies do specialize in those high value and low cost knives. So let me know your thoughts about Sitivien. Let me know if you've bought any of the Ccanku knives, the Sitivien knives I've recommended. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. If it wasn't for that viewer talking about the larger hands on the Karambits, I wouldn't have focused on that. That's something that sometimes I'll occasionally overlook because I'm focusing on the knife specifically for me, and I try to consider that. So I really want to hear your thoughts and your comments in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Hash it out in the comment section below. Do you need a fixed blade Karambit? Do you ever need to spend $170 on a knife? Like, I love this thing. And Sitivien makes some other premium knives with premium blade materials. Maybe we'll be looking at those in the future. Also, definitely subscribe to my 704 Gear channel. You'll be seeing a lot more content over there as we push through. And I'd also love to hear your guys' thoughts on what you want to see over there. We thought about doing some bug out trips and adventure trips over there where we do like a $20 survival challenge where we grab $20 worth of items and try to set up a survival shelter. Is that something you want to see? Or do you want to see knife reviews and EDC reviews? I mean, we can take that channel wherever you want to go. I'd like to do YouTube full time, and having a second channel allows me to do that, especially reviewing things I love that are YouTube safe and advertiser friendly. The main channel gets all the videos, whether they're advertiser friendly or not. That second channel is going to be a little bit safer channel, so definitely check it out and subscribe over there. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.